presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Giants, and it's coming up next.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here. As it'll be the AFC champion Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go to wrap up this Sunday of action. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. He can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
2nd and 9 now. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Stanley. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw now on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. 2nd and 4. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get...
I gotta put my rookie in. This road.
To the game.
And they snowed him for rookie.
Throwing to start the drive. Rouse, that's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Stanley. Touchdown!
That move is sad,
A great play there. 39 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Being chased out left. He's got a man complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Giants are on the board here in this Super Bowl. They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. That's Stanley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On 1st down, it's Benson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. And this one is right down the middle. And it's now 13-8. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
A final shot before break. Kyle, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30.
I tried to be slick, bro. I could have just scored, but I tried to be sweet.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Kyle steps away to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Forced, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Kyle. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Back to throw. Kyle, flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And we lost this one.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man here is Benson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left. 3 quarters gone by. Don't leave your seats now, folks. The 4th. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. 2nd and 11 at the 41. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Stanley. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run over center with Benson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go again with Benson.
And he will
get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Jaguars are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Here's the Jaguars as they run up and send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. But that's caught at the 25. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Kyle. Oh, no, he lost the football. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Buying time to his left. And he is in for the two. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On third down, here's Benson. 20, down to the 10, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. A try here for the extra point.
Oh my gosh, bro, you suck.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they will rain down a couple yards shy of the 30. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. On the move to his left. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
Huge play there. Now, do you use that timeout or try to hustle it up?
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The ball on the 16 for 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Here's 1st and goal. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Oh.
And the Jaguars have done it. Jacksonville, the Super Bowl champions.